the world had gone silent. Ilan realized he was the only human left on Earth. When he returned home, he discovered something even stranger. Time had stopped, completely. Everything was frozen, except for him. Then, an angel appeared before him, a divine emissary named Rita. She explained that all humans had been sent to another dimension, their bodies stored safely, their consciousness transferred to avatars. The Earth was about to undergo a great cataclysm. Monsters, born from higher dimensional energy, would appear, invulnerable to normal weapons. To protect them, God had stopped time, giving humanity a chance to adapt and grow stronger in different worlds. For 10 Earth years, they would train, learn to use mana, a fighting chance against the inevitable. But Ilan had been left behind, not for a reason, but because God had made a mistake. His innate ability to be overlooked, so powerful even the divine missed him. Lita told him she was sent to tell him the news. He couldn't go. He couldn't train mana yet. He had to wait, alone, for the next 10 years, all by himself? That's how Ilan alone started his solitary life on Earth, waiting for humanity's return, and the end of his isolation. Left behind, Ilan began his solitary life. The angel Rita provided meals, then mostly vanished. Unable to train mana, he turned to physical conditioning. For years, he relentlessly trained his body, using the still-functioning internet for guidance. He became incredibly fit, but knew it wasn't enough. 5 years into his 10-year sentence, he began martial arts, veiled tudo and spearmanship, recommended by Rita. Progress was slow without partners. Learning from videos and books, he mastered the spear basics through sheer repetition. Rita returned more often. Seeing his dedication after 9 years, she offered to spar. Turns out, she was a fighting prodigy. Her training was a merciless beatdown, but it forged his skills faster than anything else. Finally, the promised 10 years were up. He shaved, prepared, ready to rejoin humanity. Rita guaranteed his skills could handle low-level monsters. He bid her farewell, calling her Rita for the first time, but no one came back. Another mistake. A slight deviation in the time axis. He'd have to wait 10, maybe 20 more years? Enraged but helpless, Ilan vowed to endure. But 10 years passed, then 20, then 50. Humanity did not return. He stopped counting time. Loneliness gnawed at him. He trained relentlessly. Veiled tudo and spearmanship honed over decades, becoming his own unique style. He grew strong enough to challenge even Rita without mana. Fed up with just physical training, he turned to knowledge. He devoured every book in his college library. Then, he traveled the empty world, learning languages, reading everything. Contemporary novels, management, psychology, history, science, arts. Centuries passed in a blur of learning and travel. He mastered every text available to mankind. After conquering all knowledge, he asked Rita, "What now?" She suggested preparing other skills for the cataclysm. He chose disassembly first. For decades, he hunted and mastered butchery on every animal imaginable, preparing for monster materials. Then blacksmithing. It was brutally difficult. 5 years for a simple blade. Decades more to surpass factory quality. Hundreds of years passed, hammering steel. Finally, after over 500 years since being left behind, a masterpiece. A steel spear forged by human hands, sharp and hard beyond belief. His greatest creation. With crafting mastered, he returned to martial arts, pushing his body beyond limits for centuries more. His very cells mutated, optimizing for combat without mana. Rita watched, amazed and worried, praying humanity would return before he broke. Exactly 1,000 years after he was left behind, the world reset. His spear vibrated. Objects returned to their original state. Mana flooded his senses. He was flying. But Rita was torn away, recalled to heaven without a proper goodbye. After a millennium together, gone in an instant, he resolved to become a higher existence to see her again. As he landed, the world repopulated. Humanity was back. People appeared, confused but excited, talking about 10 years in other worlds. Status windows popped up. Levels reset to 1. He checked his status. Level 1. Monstrous stats. And a title, Pan-Cosmic Loner. Skill, Concealment Level Max. Passive. People couldn't see him. His curse, now a skill he couldn't turn off. He was still alone, even in a crowd. Dejected, invisible, he went home, only to find another angel waiting. Urta, sent by Rita's plea to help him master mana in just 1 year. The next day, life attempted normalcy. College lectures, now about mana. Soldiers patrolled. Students buzzed about dungeons, creating skills, and a legendary figure called the Empress. Ilan listened unseen. Urta perched on his head. Suddenly chaos. Giant insects, monsters, swarmed the square. Students panicked and fled. Ilan was left alone, again. But this time he acted. Makeshift weapons, a mask. He leaped into the fray. Crunch! Instant kill. Level up. Close quarters combat max. Spearmanship max. A whirlwind of violence. His 1,000 years unleashed. He leveled up again and again, his body surging with newfound power and awakened mana. Then, another appeared. A woman in a Hulk mask, wielding powerful lightning magic. Together, they cleared the square just as soldiers arrived. Ignoring the soldiers, Ilan began disassembling the monsters. Disassembly max. The Hulk-masked woman watched, then approached. Can you disassemble for me? Ilan considered. How much will you give me? The dropout meets the Empress.